Greetings, all Minecrafters on the internet. My name is Professor Minecraft, and this is the first Funredstone episode in the year 2022. So, Happy New Year to everyone watching this episode. To celebrate a new year and to start off the Funredstone series with a bang, today I have something really amazing and quite awesome to show to all of you, and this machine behind me will help you a lot in mining and collecting resources that can only be found if you go mining, for example stone, deep slate blocks, netherite, or and even and stone, because this machine behind me is the block extermination device capable of destroying every single block that is destroyable by TNT. With this machine, you can tunnel out a large area underground if you are in the nether or the overworld, or if you want to clear out some endstone. This machine also capable of doing that. The machine can work in all three dimensions. Not recommend the end dimension, but for the overworld and the nether, this machine is perfect for that. The machine also has a lot of cool little features that I haven't seen any other machines, like mining machines on the internet, have done. So, for example, this machine has replaced the ancient debris with anvils because anvil is a lot cheaper, and also this machine has a very special feature that I will gonna get into later on in the episode. So if you are interested in this machine and you want to understand more about it, then without further ado, let's jump right into the redstone explanation segment. Alright, it is the redstone explanation segment. In this segment, I will talk about all of the features that this machine has, and also some user instructions for all of you to operate and maintain the machine by yourself. Alright, first let's talk about all of the features. The first benefit of this machine is this machine is very small in size. As you can see, it is not too long and only 5 blocks high, which means it actually doesn't take a lot of resources to build. Another features that this machine has is this machine is very cheap compared to other mining machines out there. Like for example, here I use anvil instead of ancient debris, because anvil basically is ancient debris but with the falling block property. So in order to prevent that falling block property, I use here a line of blocks to support the anvils and prevent it from falling off, and the TNT will gonna land on the edge of this anvil, and the TNT will destroy all the blocks in front of the machine but not the blocks underneath the anvils and blocks on behind the machine here. Another features that this machine has is this machine is very good at being expand infinitely, so you can expand this to any length that you want. Here is a 11 modules in hook up together, but of course you can expand more. And one more advantage that this machine also has that other machines don't is The machine can work in all dimensions. This includes the nether, the overworld, and also the end. The end is not recommended, and also the nether, because in the end, it's not too reliable, and in the nether is just a waste of TNTs. So this machine is best for the overworld, and yeah, that is my recommendation. If you want to build this farm, build it in the overworld. And one more very important benefits of this machine that I haven't seen any mining machine on the internet done this, and that is a storage system for all of the TNTs, and also a distribution system to distribute all of the TNTs to the correct modules that need TNTs, so you don't have to manually go and refill each individual dispenser, because refilling them is a pain. And with this built-in distribution system and also storage system for all of the TNTs, you don't have to do that tedious task anymore. And the machine also doesn't have a TNT chaining effect, which is an effect where you have TNTs like a certain amount of time of each other. So this TNT is dispensed first, then this TNT dispense a moment later, and this TNT will gonna explode, knocking this TNT off by a little bit, and then the TNT will gonna knock off this next TNT, and so on and so forth. This effect will gonna amplify the longer the machine gets, and at a certain point, this effect will gonna amplify to a point that the machine will gonna break itself. So this machine can also avoid that effect and makes it work more reliably. Another cool thing about this mining machine is it does not require any honey blocks. So this is very good if you for example don't have a very good honey block farm. And also slum farm is very easy to build, and it's also very efficient in Minecraft regulation as too. So that is also another plus for this machine. And one more features that this machine has that is very practical for normal user is it is very friendly to use. So it is very user friendly. All you have to do is, well, activate that fence gate, and the whole machine gonna move forward. So yeah, it can't get any simpler than that. Now, although this machine has a lot of good advantage, yeah, a lot of advantages, the machine also has some drawbacks that well, I cannot do anything about it. I have tried to improve it, but I can't. So the first drawbacks that this machine has is it is very slow, because if you pay attention to the showcase, the TNT dispense like this. So this modules will dispense TNT first, then these two, then these two, then these two. So basically we're gonna have a gap of time between each modules. So when this TNT explodes in this modules, then the TNTs in these two modules will be dispensed. So it will, these two modules, we're going to wait for this modules to explode its TNTs first, then it will dispense TNTs, and this we're going to continue to the end of the mining machine. This is not very effective in very effective in time, so it's wasting a lot of time just waiting. So that is a very major drawback of this machine. The machine also, like many others mining machine, very hard to repair if for some reason the machine breaks. So at that point, you just have to redo the whole machine. And the machine also, like many other mining machines, it cannot deal with liquid like water and lava, so that is so you have to remove it manually. And it also cannot destroy blocks like obsidian, crying obsidian, or ancient debris. And this machine also cost a lot of TNTs to set up the TNT distribution system to work correctly. And yeah, I think that's all about it. Overall, it's a very good mining machine to have in your world. It will gonna gather you a lot of resources and also clears out a large areas for you. So yeah, now for some user instructions. So first is the TNT setup. I'm gonna get a stack of TNTs, and I'm gonna um, yeah, instruct you how to set this up. So to set the TNT distribution system up, what you have to do is first fill in all of all of the dispenser slots with full stacks of TNT. I just use one stack for example purposes, but you need to fill this this dispenser with full stacks of TNTs. So that is 9 stacks of 64 of TNTs in it. But that's not all. You need to fill in these 5 slots in the hoppers as well. So fill it all like that. So the machine can transport, the distribution system can transport the TNTs to the next modules, because if that's if you don't fill it up correctly, all the TNC will gonna just go into that modules, and all the TNCs will not distribute onto all others into others mining machine modules. So that will be very bad if you have a quite an unlimited, not a good supply of TNTs, and the machine will gonna break if you use the machine for a long time. Another rules for you to follow is you need to clear out the liquid that is in front of the mining machine, so the TNTs can properly destroy all of the blocks in front of the machine. And you also need to remove unmovable blocks, or like blocks that can be destroyed by TNC, like crying obsidian, and ancient debris. And there's and you cannot activate this rapidly, so you can spam this fence gate. Okay, you cannot spam it, because if you spam it, the machine will gonna break. Alright, so that is basically everything about this mining machine. Really hope that you guys understand all of it. I try not to go into too much details about the all of the pistons sequence and sticky piston sequence and all of that logic, because it will make the video very long and also very boring to watch. So I will just get to all of the main points of the contraption. Hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, the next part that we are gonna go into is the tutorial, so you can build this by yourself. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial for this machine. Alright, it is the tutorial part of the episode. In order for all of you to follow me a lot easier, and for me to find out the errors that is in the machine while I'm building, on the right platform I have prepared an area for me to debug the system. On the left of me is the machine itself, and in the middle platform, that is where we were gonna build the machine. So without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial of how to build this flight machine block by block. Alright, so here is the areas that you need to prepare for the machine. You need to prepare a 25 blocks long area for the machine to be built in, and also a 5 blocks high area to build the whole machine. The wide for the width of the machine, it is up to you because the length of the machine depends on you. And you also need an extra 3 blocks long for the machine to move forward properly, because the TNT can destroy enough blocks for the whole machine to go through. So an extra blocks is needed. Alright, without further ado, let's go to the tutorial. So that is the end of today's episode. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the video so I will know that you enjoy my content. And if you want to see more, then subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future Funredstone episode. That's it for today. Thank you so much again for watching, and Happy New Year to everyone watching this video. And yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. uh I want to see you guys in the next episode of Funredstone. Goodbye and have a good day.